Alright gang, welcome to another episode of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream. Yeah gang, that's right, live stream. And I tell you what gang, welcome, it's Tuesday, that's right. Tuesday once again, it's Treasure Tuesday here at Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium. And we bid all of you welcome. And in fact, let's see who we are welcoming. Hey, there's Blues, how are you? Oh, Ghost Talk with the Risers. She keeps coming in here. The Yupa Girl, hey, how are you? Rivendell Coins, hi. North Jersey Detector, hello. Oh, Jersey History Hunters, hi. Hoogie's Hobby Shop, hi. Oh, there's Discover E, hello. Hoosier Hill, oh, I think I said that. And Bacon, what happened to Bacon? Bacon, what?
North Jersey Detector's power went out for 3 days and he lost a package of bacon. We need to know the funds.
Oh, that Bowerhead. Okay, Bacon. Anyway, gang, welcome. Hey, there's David. How are you? And Linda Wallace. Hi. Miss Paula Bloom. Hi. And welcome, like I said, to another edition. Wish me luck, metal detecting. Hello. And I tell you what, gang, it's weird. I tell you, I just got so used to starting the show when the daylight is gone, and we still have daylight out there. It's weird. But I was actually a little late setting up because I thought I got plenty of time. And no, so yeah, this is the Daylight Savings Edition live stream. I don't know. Hey, SJ, how are you? Yeoman Gaw, hi. And I tell you what, gang, welcome one and all. And there is a few things. Hey, AWR, how are you? And I tell you what, I even heard the frogs earlier chirping out there. So they're starting to wake up. Hopefully that's a sign of warmer weather approaching. And hey, Jimmy, much more so than a groundhog. Anyway, gang, I tell you, North Jersey Detector, you still owe me a date and a dime. And don't worry, you'll get your dime back. Anyway, gang, all right. Well, like I said, welcome to Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream, where I tell you what, we accept all manufacturers' coupons. And anyway, I tell you what, Wednesday is double coupon day here at the Emporium. Well, anyway, gang, I tell you, welcome, like I said, and I tell you, we don't have our normal. We don't have our usual, not normal, our usual show for tonight. However, I tell you what, but we will kind of muddle right through it, and you'll see what I mean as we get along with tonight's show. Tonight's show is, it's sort of like the behind the scenes and what's being worked on and how we make this thingamabob work on a shoestring budget and a shoestring technology. And I like it. It keeps us humble. And besides, if we had all that fancy equipment, you'd come to expect too much from this show. And but anyway, gang, I tell you. But anyway, gang, we do it with what we got. And so far, for what it seems, it kind of seems like it works. And I tell you. And anyway, we do plan to upgrade with an additional camera because I do want to get you folks over to the relic table. And we will kind of upgrade with an additional camera at some point. And I think that's pretty much going to be it. But even when we go out on the road in the future, we plan to do some more kind of like man on the street type stuff and even some live digs. You know, kind of like live digging and sifting sessions where there's actually kind of stuff to look at. And great stuff to look forward to as soon as Reiser can figure out the techno logistics of it all. But we've been working on it. But anyway, it shouldn't be too bad. I've already gotten the clock on my VCR to stop blinking. But you just unplug it. But anyway, gang. Anyway, let's see who kind of snuck in here. Hey, there's Ken Peavy. Hey, Ken, how are you? And Uper Digger, hello. And wait, what? 60 degrees on Friday? That sounds like, oh my goodness, that is wonderful. And nothing to worry about if I don't get my 2 cents first, Andy. Uh-oh. Yeah, I tell you what, I got a date with North Jersey Detector, a date with Dirt 30 George, and yeah, babe, I tell you, what do you think?
Have fun.
Okay, hey, there you go. And
I'll just have a date with some geocaches.
I tell you, you know, being a metal detectorist, you know, we could use the old standby. You know, I like long walks on beaches, you know, and like being outdoors, you know, that type of thing. But anyway, I tell you, and I tell you, anyway, hey, there's Mantic Coins. How are you? Hey, there's Tim Cut Tim. I almost couldn't do it tonight. Holy cow! Anyway, gang, back to this old stuff. And, you know, I tell you what, many thanks to Rivendell Coins. I tell you, he has the patience of a saint. And, you know, I wrote that earlier, and I was trying to figure out which saint that would be, but I don't know. But patience of a saint. You know, one night we were trying to get some of the gang talking on Discord. And I tell you what, I had no idea how to use this Discord thing, and I tell you, it was like leading a blind man across a tightrope over a pit of man-eating crocodiles. I had no clue what I was doing, but I tell you what, Rivendell, thank you so much for your patience. But yeah, see, I can get this thing to work, but I tell you, give me anything more advanced than that, oh my goodness. Uh-oh, Hoogie's Hobby Shop. What about the Hoosier Reiser Weekend Getaway? I tell you know, we both have metal detectors. Oh, I tell you. Oh my goodness. Anyway, AWLR. Oh, somebody changed your name. And anyway, gang, I tell you. But yeah, I tell you what, Discord, that's something completely else. And I don't know if it's my limited streaming thing or what, but I can only use that for it seems like a little bit. I can do like 10 minutes of it, and then it kind of But I wonder if I should stay at home so Charlie and Hoosier can have alone time. Oh my goodness, it's horrible. It's going completely down the drain. But anyway, gang, back to this. You know what? Yeah, this only makes me seem like I half know what I'm doing, but you know, I could barely use the cruise control in the car. But you know, just kind of set it and forget it, and then of course, if you're in town just going to the post office, you don't expect to wreck much. But anyway, gang, I tell you what, some stuff to look forward to, especially when the weather warms up, and especially now, as we see, we still have daylight going on. Oh my goodness, we can't wait to be out there. And of course, you know, upcoming stuff. We got more videos coming, and more live streams from historic places, but we're staying put. And also, we got live streams from the dig sites. Of course, you know, we got the sifter just waiting to get back out there. And I tell you what, then we also too upcoming. We've got this old thing. I got so much stuff on this desk here. Upcoming, we've got that thing. Live streams from the ANA National Money Show, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, March the 28th through the 30th. Now, the Risers will be there Friday the 29th and Saturday the 30th. So, yeah, gang, that's right. Stop the old guy with the skull on his shirt and say hello. And I bet he'll even share some Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper with you. And, you know, not just one sheet, no, but a whole pack. That's right, a whole pack. The ANA National Money Show, March the 28th through the 30th. And I tell you what, the closer we get, the more excited I get. And I tell you what, you know what the funny thing is, somewhere around here, I actually have my grocery list. And if you guys hang around for the afterglow this evening, I'll actually I'll share a little bit what's on it. And I think there's it's a list of about 12 items that I'm going to be looking for at the show. And I have to say, everything on that list except for one thing is, not a coin. There's only one coin on that entire list. The rest are tokens. But anyway, we'll be more of that later. So if you guys hang around for the afterglow, we'll go over that then. There's some couple unrealistic things on that list. I don't know whose wallet I was thinking I had, but I think there was some crazy things on there. I don't know if I was just researching it without actually knowing what those items would cost, but yeah, I don't know. I was having some grand illusions there for a little bit. But anyway, gang, I tell you. And of course, that will be one of the events that we'll be on the street for. And we'll be live streaming from the event on Friday and Saturday. And so be sure to have your bell notifications clicked so you'll get the notifications when we do go live those 2 days. I'll kind of narrow it down for you as far as when that's going to happen. But all kinds of other things could happen at the show that would kind of delay going on at an exact moment or whatnot. But anyway, gang, I tell you. I tell you. Anyway, gang, all right. Well, I tell you what. Speaking of Pittsburgh and the Coin Show, our live stream for Tuesday, the 26th, March the 26th, will be centered and basically concentrated on and around Pittsburgh. History of Pittsburgh, the food of Pittsburgh, food. Yeah, food. And I tell you what, food always gets into conversation around here. I don't know. But I tell you what, we talk about food of Pittsburgh. There's just one thing that comes to mind, and I've never had one, and I don't think we can go to Pittsburgh without trying one. And that is the Clemente sandwich. I don't know if you guys ever heard of one of those or not, but look it up. But anyway, you'll be hearing more about that. Again, history of Pittsburgh and food of Pittsburgh and all kinds of stuff related to Pittsburgh. And that'll be March the 26th. That'll be in a couple weeks. That'll be the Tuesday before we go to the ANA show. So, do check that out. And if you don't know, if you can't pick up on it yet, I've been working on so many other shows. I didn't work on this Tuesday's show, which is weird. But anyway, gang, Pittsburgh show, history, and some media content we've already got selected for that show. And actually got several different bits of media to share with you on that show. So it should prove to be a good show. Everything you wanted to know about Pittsburgh and maybe didn't care about. But anyway, gang, I tell you, we'll even skip out like the audible recreation of amputations. But anyway, that's for you folks who watched last week's show. But anyway, I tell you what, we'll try and catch up with the chat. Where in the world is KY? She might be going hibernating. And I tell you. Anyway, gang. Hey, how are you? And Ozzy Darren, hello. And I tell you what, people are strolling right on in. And hey, there's Digging Canuck High. I don't know. I think it might be a catfish. And more on that in a little bit. And I tell you. Anyway, gang. All right. Well, I tell you what. We're always working ahead around here. And, I kind of have to at times work ahead in order to keep the quality and the quantity of content. And I tell you what, time is such a precious commodity. It is. And, like sands of an hourglass, these are the days of our lives. But anyway, rest assured, we are always working on something, even if it's not tonight's show. But I tell you what, before I knew it, the things I was working on, I was like, there's really a live stream this Tuesday. But yeah, I kept working on stuff for a couple weeks, even next week. And we'll get with that in a little bit. But holy cow, it just kind of really snuck up on me this week. But we still got a show going on, so don't worry. And but I tell you what, tonight's show is kind of like the Seinfeld edition. If you can find a plot, you've made a great achievement. But here we have a look. Have a look at this. This is a part of a segment I'm doing for a behind-the-scenes video. And I'm a little behind with it. I actually had it planned to come out several weeks ago. But I kind of got sidelined with it a little bit, but it will be coming out soon. This is going to be just a little bit of a segment of something that you'll see.
All right, gang. Welcome to the end. That's right. This is the end of a Reiser Treasure Hunting Emporium live stream. That's right, live stream. And, well, this is the mess it makes. And this upcoming week, we're going to give you a behind-the-scenes look as far as what goes on for a developing episode of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium live stream. So anyway, gang, here is the aftermath. And let me tell you what, believe it or not, this live stream makes this kind of mess. And, but anyway, you know, we got our notes for the evening live stream. And over there, we've got our prop, and we've got some a sticker I got left over from the Jersey History Hunters. I also got the giveaway for the night. That's got and over here I have my little chalkboard that I keep track of other people's live streams that I do promote. I do promote, you know, if I watch you heavily, believe it or not, we're going to be kicking you out and giving you the shout out and whatnot. And I actually have to redo my chalkboard. Some of the grandkids have actually decided to touch it. But anyways, I got my chalkboard, and then of course I got my mobile unit desk, and we really need to clean that up a little bit. No, you just don't know.
Well, anyway, gang, I guess that's kind of like an old record there. I mean, it was kind of out of sync and I don't know. But anyway, gang, I tell you what a mess. And I tell you what, usually a live stream for me generates about maybe between 15 to 30 pages of notes. And writing the show depends on, you know, as far as time, on whether I do most of the authoring of the treasure story or the history segment. If I write it myself, then we're if not over 30 pages long. We work pretty darn close. And but anyway, I tell you what, it could be a day of research and several hours in between life's other demands to put it on paper. And I tell you, that's just part of it. There's still actually 3 more segments of the live stream that need attention as well. And I tell you what, that's why I try to spend a little time working on the shows, you know, the bigger shows, well in advance. And you know what? Even for example, Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium live stream New Year's Eve show 2020. That's right. I've been working on a live stream that is 9 months away, and I had it calculated how many weeks away it was. I think it's like 40 some odd weeks away. But anyway, it's the Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium New Year's Eve 2020 live stream extravaganza, and I tell you, it's already been, you know, started to be worked on, and it's taking shape nicely. And I have the show formatted and the concept roughed out, and I'm just unsure how late after midnight I want to run. You know, figure like between like 7 p.m. and then we'll run all the way through until like maybe like quarter after midnight. And I tell you what, that's late for an old guy like this. But I tell you what, usually I by 10 o'clock. But anyway, yeah, 10 o'clock is usually But who knows? We'll probably be able to sleep in the next day.
I wish you hired some new moderators.
Hire some new moderators?
Yeah, like that.
Well, you won't be able to have your New Year's Eve ice cream soda until 11:59. So, but anyway, I tell you what, we got stuff scripted out for it. We got a coin that's going to drop and all kinds of craziness going on. A couple of radio shows that we're going to broadcast. One's from 1939. It'll be the Jack Benny New Year's Eve show. Some other stuff. We have some war news from December the 31st, 1943 that we'll be broadcasting. And we got all kinds of little media bits to share for New Year's Eve. And again, talk about something to look forward to. Mark it on your calendar now. You've got a date with Reiser on New Year's Eve. And, but I tell you, it should be a good time. And, yeah. But anyway, gang, I tell you. And again, I tell you what, even before that, we've got some great stuff lined up. 42 Tuesdays. I do have it marked down. 42 Tuesdays away. Now here I'm working on a show that's just, But, does it fit? When I watch Reiser, I turn down the volume and play the Benny Hill theme. Okay. But anyway, gang, I tell you what. Do join us for the year's end show. And again, like I said, that'll be the giveaway show, plus our usual shenanigans with history, coins, and metal detecting, and, yeah, you guessed it, toilet paper. But I tell you what, speaking of toilet paper, gang, it's that time for a commercial. Now, I know some of you guys have already seen this commercial, but it's time to, we have to show it again, just because. And here we are, toilet paper, commercial, here, now. Maybe. Work. There we go.
From Cincinnati, the Delta Queen starts her 20-day cruise that'll take her up the Mississippi to St. Paul and back. And after 30 years on riverboats, owner Mrs. Letha Green knows how to make folks comfortable.
One way, after sunbathing, folks want a shower. And they want big, thick towels to wrap up in. The softest, most absorbent there are. Same thing with bathroom tissue. Should have comfort, be soft and absorbent. And new
Reisers
is. I understand new
Reisers
absorbs 40% faster than any leading tissue of its kind. That's so important. See how just one sheet of
Reisers
blocks up this glass cleaner? Bone dry. It's this kind of absorbency and softness that sold me on new
Reisers.
Just you try it.
Discover today's
Risers.
the soft bathroom tissue that absorbs 40% faster than any leading tissue of its kind.
Well, there you have it, gang. That's right. Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. That's right. Used by even riverboat gamblers. Now, speaking of riverboat gamblers, Shay, Manta coins. Anyway, I hear that Cards for Coins poker tournaments will be taking a new format, and just something to keep on the lookout for. They're changing the format a little bit, different than what it is now, and I tell you what, it looks like it's developing into a great idea, and I tell you what. And I tell you, and last week's turnout, I did really well in the beginning and in the middle, but then the cards just got ugly. And congrats to Paulie for winning last week's Friday's card game over on Poker Stars. And if you want any information about the poker games that are developing, do give a shout to either Rivendell Coins or Hoosier Hillbilly. And again, I tell you what, the new format is developing nicely. But anyway, speaking of congratulations, congrats to, I believe it was Captain Jigga for winning Sunday night's Ken Peavy's The Big Show. And I tell you what a great looking pack that was. I tell you what, a whole slew full of diverse numismatic goodies. And I tell you what, that pack had a little bit of everything. But anyway, again, congrats to Captain Jigga, I tell you. But anyway, gang, I don't know if any of you caught Liz's It's a Whale Digging Canucks live streams last Thursday, but I tell you what a great, great fun live stream that was. And I tell you what, just my opinion, just my opinion only. You know what? It's a very successful live stream when you can have quality content and have all the fun. That's right, the fun at the same time. And I tell you what, Liz's show of last Thursday, the off the cuff of last Thursday, was definitely that. And there's a Canadian coin with a try to pop her up there. There is a Canadian coin there. That we won't give it away. We'll keep it a suspense. There's a coin with an animal that swims in water, and I tell you what, Liz says it's a whale. However, the community, those of us who are extremely weird, and we've been sending Liz different peculiar examples of what kind of fish that it could actually possibly, or impossibly, could be. And I, for one, will not ruin the fun. That's right, not Reiser. No, will not ruin the fun by revealing the true identity of that water creature. But I tell you what, Liz has out a video. I think she posted on Monday. She ruined the fun herself and actually says what that. Oh my goodness, Paula. And yeah, she actually says what that animal in the water actually is. So I tell you what, this is what you do. Go watch last Thursday's Off the Cuff. Then watch Liz's show from Monday. And I tell you what, great fun. And anyway, gang, I tell you. But anyway, well, you know what? And that's the whole thing. You know what? If you want it to be a whale, it's a whale. And we won't say what kind of whale, because that could get us in trouble. You know, yeah, Ken says the beluga, or it could be the blue whale, or it could be the killer whale. But eventually somebody will get us in trouble and say it's the, yeah. But anyway, I tell you, great time. And, Sandy even told Liz that she'd smack me for her. Now, I don't know why, but anyway, tisk, I tell you. But anyway, great time it was. And Megalodon. Oh, see, I should have recruited some of you folks for different fish. By the end of the evening, I was running out of fish that I could be. Guppy is my favorite. I think Jersey History Hunter said it was a guppy, and that was so far my favorite of what it did. Anyway, sometimes folks will wonder where the ideas for the history segments or the treasure stories come from, and typically they are discovered just by chance, and or perhaps it's something I'm researching for one reason or another. And but in an upcoming episode, let's see, probably next week's show, we will be having a history segment. All right, hold on to your hats. We'll be having a history segment of Lincoln Logs. That's right, gang. Next week, in our next week's live stream, Tuesday, that's right, next Tuesday, the 19th, we'll be having a history segment of Lincoln Logs. And I love it. And we'll get into just a tad bit here just for a second. But what a great idea for a segment. It was suggested by Z Squared. I don't know if you guys ever run into him. I don't know if he's in chat or not. But Z Squared, what a great idea. And you can usually run into him over at Mantic Coins or at Ken's or such as I did over at Coins for Amateurs. And I tell you what, Lincoln Logs, it has actually a surprise history about them that I never knew. And once we got into a little bit of it, like I was kind of just researching it just a tad, just to see if we could do it, see if there was any kind of interest in it. And sure enough, there is a very interesting beginning to them. And so stay tuned for that. That'll be next week's show. And again, thank you, Z Square. I tell you what. And she just drew my attention over to it, started researching it, and I was surprised as far as who the original patent holder was. But Lincoln Logs, that's right, next week's show. And speaking of logs, how easy is it going to be to segue over into Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper with, well, logs. So anyway, I tell you what, it just surprised me that there was I don't want to say a rich history, but just kind of, like, wow, of something of interest. Who would have known? Lincoln Logs, and it's actually, it's also kind of retro, but we were poor growing up. All I had was Lincoln sticks, but they're still not as bad as Legos. No, they do hurt the feet. And but anyway, gang. And not only that, right? So I did the brief little research on it. I'm still going to do more. And I thought, well, I probably won't have a media piece where Lincoln belongs. Sure, yeah, sure enough, I have come across a media piece. Believe it or not, things that you can discover nowadays. But yes, we will be having a media piece for, that pertains to this topic of Lincoln Logs. But anyway, something else to look forward to. That's next week's show. And I tell you what, one of the best things about, there she is, Rosie, is, kind of the evolution of Rosie. And I can't quite put a finger on it. But once she became personified, she just grew. She just kind of took on a life of her own. And anyway, Rosie has become sort of a fixture, and I doubt very much that she'll be leaving anytime soon. And I tell you what, probably in the future she'll be developed a little bit more. And every now and again, somebody new checks into the stream, and I see them ask, "Who's Rosie?" And I have to admit, on the fly, I probably, I don't know, or I can't quite explain fully who Rosie is or who she has become. But I tell you what, I do appreciate when the folks in the chat actually kind of, the regulars kind of explain that for me, because sometimes I'll try to actually I'll think too hard as far as who Rosie is. And but anyway, I think North Jersey Detector one I saw in the chat. I don't remember the exact question, but somebody asked who Rosie was, and he kept it short and sweet. I think he said something like, "Oh, it's just the bot that does the giveaways." And I'll tell you what, that explanation does work. And but you know what, Rosie has become so much more, and she's just not merely the bot that does the giveaways. And I guess we can understand, with that point of perspective from North Jersey Detector, we kind of now know why they have such a strained relationship. But I tell you what, it was funny that one Tuesday, when Rosie began to select all of the Rosie haters. That's right. She picked out North Jersey Detector. She picked out Lincoln Central Coins, and you know what? If Yorkshire, Metal Detecting Yorkshire, if he was in chat, wasn't in holiday, why, I'm more than sure that Rosie would have picked them next. I think it just would have fit that whole pattern going on. But anyway, gang, I tell you. But I tell you. And even the giveaways themselves are multifaceted. That's right. Now, I tell you what, the giveaways, could be something I found, a coin, a relic, or perhaps, just something I'm passing along, like like tonight's giveaway, a recent copy of Western and Eastern Treasure magazine, or and even too the tips or donations I get received to the channel, they get put right back, such as last week's giveaway, the 1883 no cents nickel. And that was paid for by the contributions from the viewers. And I tell you what, we operate the channel on a shoestring budget, but I tell you what, our frugality does not affect the giveaways. And I think last year around this time, we gave away an 8 real. And I tell you what a great piece that was. I think Pocono Joe won that. And I haven't seen Joe around for a while, but yeah, Pocono Joe won that real. So the levels of quality of the giveaways, they kind of fluctuate, but I tell you what, there will always be a giveaway. It's just great fun. And also, too, with the giveaway, I think we're stuck with it. I think there's no getting out of it. I think it's going to be here forever as long as we are. There will always be included a pack of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. And yeah, we kind of stepped into it, and there's no getting it off your shoe. So yeah, and I tell you, you know what? Before that became like a staple. And again, I apologize, Kane. I don't remember what it was I sent Kane or what it exactly was. And he sent me an email back, I think. It was either for a sticker or whatnot. And I was like, oh my goodness, I never sent him. And oh my goodness, I had to make up for it. I had to send someone out. But anyway. Anyway, gang. All right. Well, I tell you what. You guys probably are wondering what it is you are looking at under the coin cam. And I will tell you. And I did get out for about 4 hours and hit one of my old farm fields. And the farm fields actually routinely hit. And I tell you what, it was just close enough to get out to. And actually, I tell you. But now with the daylight change, all the after work hunts are going to start. And I am all kinds of excited, especially now that it's getting warmer. And I tell you what, we're going to take a closer look at what was found. Now, this one thing, maybe you guys can identify. Of course, you guys see the email card here. And I tell you what, see, I gave one away, and now I got another one. See, maybe it's sometimes a good thing to give away your treasure, because then you have an opening to find another one. So, you know what? I can give this one away, and then find another one. Anyway. And this thing, I have no idea. I've looked at it. I'll see underneath the coin cam for a second or two, and then I'll give you the real kind of size of it. I actually have no idea what this is. But is it cool on you? I don't know. But it has like the little triangle piece at the top, and then it has it's curved. And I don't know if you guys can see that. I actually have no idea what that is, but key to a can of Spam. It could be a clockwinder key. Well, no, I don't know. But yeah, we'll have to try and figure it out. I have no idea what that is. It's just missing the other half, right? Well, we won't try to recreate that. Well, not in tonight's show anyway. But buttons galore. And just when you think a site is all kinds of milked out, why, yeah, no. It is still yielding buttons. Now, I have a little saying, or at least a thought in my head, that if you're still finding buttons on a site, big old dandy button there, why, there's still bound to be coins. And especially this site where it's shared by so many detectorists. Why, if they're missing out on buttons, I'm more than sure that they're missing out on coins. So we'll be winding up back there again. It's a nice site for after work because it's relatively close. However, it is fairly beat. And but once the farmer plants it, that's going to be it. Yeah, he will get cranky if you're out there after he's playing it, and rightly so. And it's actually a modern metal button there. Well, modern in the grand scheme of things. So anyway, we did manage to get out for a spell over the weekend. All right, so we got to see some stuff after all. But anyway, gang, I tell you. Fresh from the cup. I didn't even actually clean them up at all. I took it out of my relic cup, and yeah, that was it. I haven't even cleaned them up yet. But again, hopefully, with the daylight readjusted and the warmer weather approaching, we can start getting out again on a regular basis. But a beer opener. No, I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Hey, hello, how are you? And hello to what many people that came. Hey, there's Z. Hey, Z Squared. Your ears must have been ringing because I was talking about you just a little bit ago. And I tell you. Oh, I like your answers, Linda Wallace. We'll have to see what that is here. And see if I missed it. Did I miss it? Hey, Jay Mark, how are you? Yep, beer bottle opener. And one of K. Watt's doll knives. No, she never loses a knife. No, she has them all. And I tell you what. Discovery. Hopefully next week I'll be able to get into the ground. So I'm so ready to get outside. I hear that. And Uper Digger looks Roman. Lady No, a tongue cleaner. Yeah, we're not going to try that either. A really dull shaver. Oh, could be. A potato peeler. Oh, well, maybe not big enough. And hey, Madding, how are you? And I tell you. Oh, Madding, congratulations for you winning I think you won over at the Coins for Amateurs, I think. Congrats. Hey, there's Al, how are you? And Ken's Pack 4, hello. And, if they are nose hair tweezers, we're going to have to, go back and find the other half. And, but anyway, gang, I tell you. All right, well, we are going to take this time right now, right this second. And oh, my ears are burning. What did I do now? Oh, you did it. Just you have to commit yourself to be here for next Tuesday's show, because we are actually taking your suggestion of the Lincoln Logs. That's right, the history of the Lincoln Logs, and it's going to be on next week's show. So you've got no choice. You got to be here now. But thank you so much for suggesting it. I've been having a wonderful time with the research and developing that idea for next week's show. So now you got to be here. But anyway, gang. All right. Well, where are we at? Well, okay. Well, yeah, I did that. All right. Did that other thing. And okay. Well, you know what? I think it's that time. That's right. That's that time to do the giveaway for this evening's show. And tonight, if you're probably looking at it, and I'll show you on the big screen too. It's the February copy of Western Eastern Treasure magazine. That's right, not in this one. And this will be the giveaway for tonight. Also, too, will be a pack of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. And who knows, there may be a surprise or two in there as well. And also, too, next week's giveaway for the Lincoln Log Show, we also want to have March's Western Eastern Treasure magazine, and also too probably a surprise or two, and more on that next week. But this week, let's give away tonight's giveaway, and we're going to cruise on over to Rosie and wake her up, and I tell you, let's see if we can get on over there. Cooperate, Rosie, cooperate. All right, gang, let me tell you what. It's time to wake up Rosie and do tonight's giveaway. Lurkers! You know who you are. That's right, Amanda, if you're here. And everyone, I tell you what, especially you lurkers, must have something into the chat so Rosie will know that you are around. Yeah, because otherwise, she'll just snub you. You know how Rosie is, Heck, you could be in the same room with her and she'll still snub you. But anyway, gang, that's right, lurkers. Get something into the chat. And I tell you what. Remember, Rosie, I said you look nice tonight. And, some folks think that buttering up Rosie works. Some people think trying salting her works. I haven't quite figured it out yet. And but I tell you. But anyway, gang, do be sure to get something in there, and we'll go ahead and kick off the giveaway. So I tell you what, buttered Rosie. Oh my, buttering what on? I don't know. But anyway, gang, here we go. All right, we're going to do our countdown from 5. And we are going to do tonight's giveaway. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang. Hey, there you go. Congratulations to Mantic Coins. See what? That gift of a Fix-A-Flat to Rosie must have worked. Anyway, congrats to Shay. And now see that it's bad enough to get beaten by this guy in poker so bad, but now he's going to win the giveaway. Oh my goodness! No, I'm kidding. Congrats to Shing. And we're going to move back over here to our screen. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Hopefully, we'll get there. Old guy, it takes a while. There we go. All right. Anyway, gang, I tell you what. And tonight, yes, there will be an afterglow. However, do not forget, Flash in Your Pan and also, too, Gone Diggin' will be coming on tonight at 8 o'clock. So there's always something to watch. Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You got Gone Diggin' and Flash in Your Pan. Also, too, a little bit later on, you should have Lemonhead Penny will be on with a coin auction. Great fun, and whatever you do, don't tell Lemon that he looks like John Malkovich. Don't do that. But anyway, I'm just kidding, Lemon. Hopefully he's not here lurking. But anyway, no, hopefully he is here lurking. We could use the view. No, I don't know. But anyway, I tell you what. And great stuff from Lemon. And he's got T-shirts now. That's right. I even ordered a T-shirt for myself from Lemon. And I'm quite excited about that. And, it's kind of bad. His last coin auction. Here, I ordered a T-shirt and didn't buy any coins. But, oh my goodness, he is lurking. That's it. He's going to charge me double for shipping when I do buy coins from him. I tell you. But anyway, gang, I tell you what. Who knows? Maybe we'll buy a coin tonight and we'll make it all good. Oh, goodness. It's fun. Calling out the lurkers, I tell you. Oh, jeez. Anyway, gang, Afterglow. I tell you what, we're having Afterglow tonight, and after we close out the show, and we'll take a 10-minute or so break, an intermission, and then we'll be back to chit-chat and shoot the breeze. And for those folks who are going to go gallivanting across the internet and YouTube, why, don't forget, I lost my board. Don't forget Liz Off the Cuff, Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Manta Coins on Saturday at 5, I think it's 5:30. 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Great Kids kind of wiped that off a little bit. I have to put it back there. I think it's 5:30. 5:30 Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, Manta Coins. And then again, we got Coffee with Liz on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, gang, that's right, the Big Show. Ken Peavy's The Big Show. Probably the biggest community coin giveaway on the YouTube. Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What a great show, I tell you. And you get all kinds of out of sorts watching that show, because you just don't know what to look for. You have no idea what Ken is going to pop in there for the question, for the trivia, the win, the pack, and the things that swirl through your head. Could be any number of things, and I don't know. But always a great time. Anyway, gang, I tell you what. And for you folks who are leaving, I tell you what, we will be right back here next Tuesday, like every Treasure Tuesday, for another episode of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream. That's right, Tuesdays, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So until then, go and find your treasure. And you guys, for who are going to stay for the Afterglow, just hang tight. Watch the exiting bit that I'll actually remember this week. Last week I forgot all about it again. But for you guys who are staying for the Afterglow, get a look at the exiting bit and just hang right there. Well, actually, no, go get a snack, go get a drink, hit the bathroom, hit the potty, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back, believe it or not. And welcome to the Afterglow. And this part of the show, we just kind of shoot the breeze and we'll pop up a little icon there. And what the rum and Coke, please. Hold the Coke and the glass. Just give me the bottle. Yep. Hey, how are you, PCC? How are you? And hey, there's Kane. How are you, Kane? And was that a dog? No, no dogs here, unless they're ghost dogs. Then yeah, and just never know. But anyway, I tell you what, it sounded like a kung fu hiya, and we should do the show one night in Chinese and have English subtitles. I don't know. The Silver Hunters, hey, how are you? And welcome to the Afterglow. And Afterglow. And I tell you what, I saw some strange stuff on YouTube. Was watching a bit about Chaco Canyon. I like how, hey, there's Blockhead, how are you? Oh, wait a minute, Mantic Coins. So I went to the bank to turn in my buckets of $50 today. What was in the machine? A 1922 piece dollar. That's a score. Congrats. I hope to see that tomorrow night if you guys go on tomorrow night. And I tell you, congrats, man. I tell you. Uber girl, the closet thing. The closest thing I have found is a tapered driver for commercial locks, but it reminds me of a punch or something to push bearings in place. Okay. But anyway, I tell you what. Anyway, I was watching some strange stuff on YouTube. Was trying to find stuff about Chaco Canyon and trying to see what the earliest footage that we could find of Chaco Canyon. And I tell you what, aliens. They just blame aliens for everything. And the Eiffel Tower, it was actually built because of aliens. I don't know. But Mantic Coins, it was quite lucky. There was also a marble. That's a score too. And some fuzz from who knows where. Yeah, fuzz, lint, and hair. Was there hair attached to the fuzz? I don't know. But still think it was one of K. Watt's discarded knives, worn down to the nub from all the staff. It could be. I'll be right back. Gotta get kids get the bed. Oh my goodness. And credit unions with change counters rock. I tell you what, we can't pass up a Coinstar without checking them anymore. And unfortunately, Allie beats me to them anymore. Always a couple of steps ahead of me, Old guy, I can't run that fast anymore. Did the fuzz have a clash? No. Or was the fuzz a double die? And I'm still here trying to wake up. Wake up, Kay! Oh my goodness. And I had a friend. I had a friend that keeps all his dryer lint for the last 30 years in a jar. I wonder if he saves his navel lint as well. I don't know. Bye to all. Have a great night. You have a great night too, Silver Hunter. Okay. And I don't hang with him often. Does he ever ask you for your dryer lint? I don't know. I didn't find nothing the last time I checked Coinstar. I tell you what, I think the last time I did pull a penny out of there, I think the last time I pulled a dime, but nothing spectacular. And good question, Red. I suppose it's slightly better than nail clippings. Why, you're not supposed to save your nail clipping? No. But A funny off-the-subject tidbit, the T and Y are very close on a keyboard. When typing Mantic's actual name, I have come dangerously close to typing a T. Oh, that's horrible. Blockhead, Mom saved rubber bands from the paper that was delivered to the house. And, I have a thought of my grandmother that always pops in my mind. Whenever I think about her, my grandma Reiser, God rest her soul, she was of that age and era where she would tuck the Kleenexes in her sleeve. And whenever she needed a Kleenex, she'd out and, take care of her note, and then back into the sleeve it would go. I always thought, Grandma, don't do that. But I tell you. Kind of accept time when you get banned from chat, Tim. Oh my goodness. But I tell you. How much snot did she have? I don't know. I was always kind of scared to check. Uh-oh, here we go! American Woodland Relics. Come over Monday night for the first ever Monday Madness with AWR live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will actually write that down. Monday, 7 p.m. Will most definitely be there. Oh my goodness. Ken Peavy, I made an ad for Risers during the intermission. Oh my, yeah, speaking of which, did you see Amy and Ken's comment on the ad for tonight's show over on the YouTuber coin community? I'll have to let you check it out. And Mike Wolf, Risers and Treasure Hunting Emporium. What's for dinner? Oh my goodness. Well, for me, I had chili. And I tell you, what was for dinner over at Mike's house? Got company at my door. Bye. All right, Linda, have a great night. And hey, tell the company to tune in to next Tuesday's show. It'll be about Lincoln Logs, I tell you. And great stuff, Lincoln Logs, kind of like the forerunner to Legos. And you should see some of the crazy stuff they're making with Legos nowadays. And we'll probably actually have a little brief segment about Legos on next week's show. And I tell you what, some of the folks out there who are just whizzes. I mean, we're not talking about kids. We're talking about adults actually making these phenomenal models out of Legos. The Empire State Building and actual steam locomotives. I mean, to scale, and they just look really, really great. And we'll sneak in a couple of photographs of what these folks are doing. Oh, my favorite. We are having breakfast for dinner. That's my, I'd rather have breakfast for dinner than having breakfast for breakfast. It says we are having breakfast for dinner: eggs, bacon, sausage and toast. Yummy. Mike Wolf, North Jersey Tech, just ruined a pack of bacon. And I tell you. And you know what? If Mantic, you're still here. I pulled a 1970 quarter out of my change going to the convenience store, and I do believe it does have a double die on it. And I'll have to send you a picture of it. But that came right out of the change. Yep. And if so, that'll be the first ever out of the, just pocket change, change getting back from a purchase I've ever found. But I tell you, great stuff coming up. I forgot what else I was supposed to show you after. Oh my goodness, I was supposed to get my list, and I'm trying to remember where that list is. Would love to see it. You can send it to Ken for the panel Thursday where we review coins. Oh, we'll do that. We'll do that. You guys come on too late. Oh my goodness, for us here in the East, you guys are coming on late. You know what, Ken and Shay and the gang, I would love to be part of that panel one Thursday night. But it's going to have to be when I don't have to work on Friday. So if you have your panel thing in April, the Thursday before Good Friday, if you wouldn't mind, I would love to hop on there with you. So if that's okay, here I'm inviting myself, and show up Thursday. We'll get you the link. Oh my goodness! But the thing is, I'd have to be a party pooper because old guys they need their beauty sleep, and I'm about 15 years late and overdue with beauty sleep. But yeah, I figured the Thursday before Good Friday, I'm off on Good Friday, so I can stay up way past my bedtime, and so hopefully you guys will be around and doing that the Thursday before Good Friday, and would love to chat with you and the gang. If you can't stay for the whole night, at least stop in and say hey. Maybe we'll do that. I panicked actually on the big show. This past big show, and usually we try to get the gang to hit the like button, etc. I fell asleep for about 10 minutes, and I thought I missed it. It was that you dozed and then you're panicked because you don't know how much you've missed or if you missed any important clues, and oh my goodness. So it was about 10 minutes. It was about 5 minutes. I kind of nodded, and then I thought, oh my goodness, I'm Ken's on. And back to I tell you. But pull tabs and pennies. Hello back to you. And what I win? An all expense trip paid. That's right, all expense paid trip to Beirut. And they're at the Holiday Inn in Beirut. And I tell you, what a great breakfast is included. And anyway, when I fall asleep, it really kills the show. We are glad that you are feeling better, Ken. I tell you what, the other weekend, it was like, Ken's not on, what do we do? I was like, oh boy, Sandy, I guess we have to talk to each other. Ken's not on.
I just started talking.
A free beating for 2 in East St. Louis. Oh, there you go. Second prize is a full-color digital image of Rosie. No, I'm kidding. And I tell you, could be some great coin shows in Beirut. We'll have to pass it on to the ANA. So, you know what, Beirut, they could really be And I think I'll miss that show though. I don't think I'll drive to Beirut. But oh, you lucky infidel. Is Allie still out here? Allie, in my coat pocket, could you see if there's a piece of paper in my coat pocket? No, the other coat. Is there paper? Not in the other one? The one that's all crumpled up. Let me see that. Put the rest of that stuff back. I was really hoping I would have my my grocery list with me, and I cannot manage to find it amongst all of this stuff. No, that's not it. Well, thank you.
Probably threw it on the floor last week.
I probably did. No, I wouldn't have done that. And I can tell you, I got some crazy stuff on that grocery list. I think I even have a few Wagner dollar, if I'm saying that right. And yeah, I don't know whose wallet I was thinking I had, but so some of the crazy stuff on here. One thing is a 1837 half-cent token that I'm seriously going to look for at the Pittsburgh show. And Tink Up Tim, while you're dodging mortar rounds, you can take in the lovely sights. Yes. I wonder what's on this paper. The paper got washed, Charlie. That they do. You know what? I've actually had notes for the show gone through the washer. And, yeah. But I tell you, I wish I knew where that paper gone. I know I had it on my desk at work for a while. And let's see. Might be this one. We'll see. The third race Santa Anita put $10 on GAW. That's not it. Dear Charlie. No, that's not it. Oh, I do need this one though. But anyway, I tell you what. You need Reiser search hunting. Oh, yeah, everybody does. I hear that Beirut is a very pretty city, or used to be. But I tell you what, I don't know where. Oh, heck, I've got to find it for next week's show. And hey, Will Coin, how are you? Welcome to the Afterglow. It's kind of the part of the segment of the live stream where we kind of sit around and chew the fat and chit chat. And speaking of notes for the show and stuff, I just came across something else here. These are little things of interest. Did you know that the Mona Lisa was once stolen? I didn't. The Mona Lisa was once stolen in 1911. And there's got to be a story behind that. AWR says, I know, Sandy, if I forget everything out of the pockets, I find it in the washer. Maybe I should go check the washer. I don't know.
The only thing from there right now is
And I tell you what. Also, too, we got also another little tidbit here. This will probably be in a future show. In 1832, Jeremy Bentham, a British philosopher, died. Well, we all do at some point. He left his entire estate to the London hospital, providing that his body would be allowed to preside over its board meetings. His skeleton was clothed and fitted with a mask and basically covered over his skull. It was present at the meetings for 92 years and still can be viewed there. Now, if there's ever a story or whatnot, I tell you, it's got to be that. But yeah, a couple of notes, random tidbits that come across. But anyway, still haven't found the grocery list. It's got to be here. It got to be somewhere, but I don't know. It'll turn up because I got to find it. Also, too. But yeah, I tell you what, looking forward to the ANA show and great stuff. I tell you, excited. And they got the I think the nickel is going to be there. The $1 million nickel is going to be there, and it's weird. I bet he would have been a lot of fun at the company Christmas parties. Yeah, I would imagine so. And I tell you, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what else was on that list. Like I said, the majority of it is all tokens. There was dollar tokens, I think, from the 1920s, where they were octagonal, and I know that's on the grocery list. There's several different varieties of Civil War tokens. They're on the list. and a couple other things. A what? Hobo nickel for Sandy. It's not on the list, but I haven't forgotten. We'll be purchasing a hobo nickel for Sandy. And hey, Mike Badger, how are you? I missed the whole show. No, you didn't. You're just in time for the afterglow. And how are you, Mike Big? And I tell you, great stuff to look forward to. I'm just really trying to remember what else is on that list. Like I said, most of it's tokens. The Fuke Wagner, I don't know what I even have that on the list for. Not that I think I had it on the list without realizing the expense that would have to be shelled out for one of those. But a scary dolly nipple for Sandy. And you know what, Riv? I've almost committed myself to it. I was watching a video of a guy actually making a hobo nickel. And I would almost like to try and make one. But I am no kind of artist. You know, I could probably do like a dot and a dot and a smile, smiley face, and that sort of thing. Ah, I got something. Coin and card hobbyist. You know how she can't find her favorite little emoji. I wonder if they have a hobo nickel with her favorite emoji on. You know, the emoji with just like the straight line for the mouth. You know, but. I got some good 2 cents today. I'm happy. What kind of 2 cents did you get? And I tell you, I want a hobo nickel with a skull or a cemetery on it. I have a fake hobo coming. A fake hobo nickel? I mean, the one that's been modern hobo nickel, I guess. But anyway, I tell you. Pretty much we got the Pittsburgh show kind of mapped out. And as much as I would like to try the Clemente sandwich while we are there, I can't find any place local to that area near the convention hall that would have them. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be missing out on a Clemente sandwich while we're in Pittsburgh, but we're going to give it a whack anyway. I was wondering where the icy chill was coming from, KY. They make that with corned beef. Ken, I don't remember. I just remember it being piled up high, and I think they throw French fries on it, if my memory serves. And I tell you, North Jersey Tech will be buying silver and gold. No, maybe silver, but gold. No, I think we're going to pass for now. Because I tell you what, I probably got the gold bug a little bit going to the semi-local coin shop 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I got a little bit of the gold bug. I have a very good friend who lives in Pittsburgh. I will ask him. And Amy, I tell you what, you go in during the work day, and I do lurk, though I can't really participate because I'm at work. And your live stream, did you show your living room window and it was just a snow? And I so wish I could have jumped into the chat at that time because, oh my goodness, the whole Eskimo thing would have just been, see, that's not snow out there. See, it's ice blocks that's making your house. And but anyway, you poor woman. I hope that stuff melts and melts soon. What the heck is a Clemente sandwich? Well, Riv, you're going to have to tune into not next week, but the week after show and find out and look at it. And made from an old baseball glove. Yeah, that'd be kind of that'd be chewing. CLT, Clemente, lettuce, and tomato. You know, for years I've been hearing about them, but I never had one. And then say, oh, it's melting now, but supposed to be freezing again. We will say, oh my goodness, I tell you what, you're going to have snow left over in August.
I hope not.
And I'm trying to think. I just read something about Michigan, and I was highly, highly surprised. I don't remember, or it might have been on your live stream. Did they say that the lake? Maybe it was you that said the lake was frozen over. I don't remember. I don't know if I read it or if it was something that you said during that stream or what. When are you moving to Texas, Amy? She wishes last year. And I tell you. Will the Reisers ever move someplace warm?
I hope so.
There you have it. I have 23 witnesses. We are looking to get out of the freezing weather. I tell you what, I can't take it like I used to. Yeah, maybe it was you. 94% Lake Superior is frozen over. Wow. North Jersey. The power of the internet right there. I just Googled the Clemente sandwiches. Now I'm hungry. Yeah, I tell you. You know, it's not one of the, you know what, we're back on our diet again. And I tell you what, if we do manage to find a place there that has them or you know, whatnot, why? Land is for sale next to the Hoogie compound. Uh-oh. I tell you. You get snow there, Hoogie. That's a no. I know. Wait, Amy, you still digging out snow and I'm already mowing grass. See, that's a no-win for me either way. Me and the lawnmower does not, no.
Oh, our ad got copyrighted.
What?
You have to take it down soon.
Oh. Did you want to pop on over there and look? How did that happen? It's 63 here now, Amy. Come home. I tell you what. Ken's in a great area there in northern Florida. He's kind of really out of the reaches of most hurricanes. Not all hurricanes, but most of them. And he still gets the seasons. Even like South Carolina or even some places in Georgia, I think would be nice. Eric, play and like step back for a second so I can see it. Oh, wait a minute, we're gonna have a live version here. Hey, Detector S, welcome to the Afterglow. And where we're kind of just chewing the fat, chit-chat, and who knows what. And people are leaving to go see Ken's ad real quick before he has to take it down because he's got a thing with it.
You always close the ad as fun, but you can turn the volume up. I have it turned down for you.
Let's see. Is this guy in a tree stand? I can't quite see what's going on. Yes, you definitely need Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. But bear ever climbed the tree that you're in? Yes, indeed. Yeah. Oh, goodness. What about your state, Riv? LOL. Sheesh. I tell you what. This year, I felt the cold like I've never felt it before. Felt it in my knees and my hands. Oh my goodness. American Willow Relics, I live in northeast Georgia, and Hurricane Irma's messed us up pretty bad. Ah, yeah, that was a bad storm. I don't know. I really think we, at some point, have got to get away from the cold. Where's global warming when you need it? You know, I tell you. Man, I feel for y'all. In Georgia, I went through a tornado a few years back. Oh my goodness. They are not fun either. I've actually been pretty close to one time. And the noise, it's not so much what you're looking at, but the noise of a tornado. Wow. I tell you. So anyway, was watching Lurking in the Amy's live stream, and she shows the front window. And of course, it's just all one black. And of course, I call her the Eskimo, right? Because I don't think she's from Michigan at all. I think she's like Alaska or whatnot, northern Canada. And yeah, see, we got to see the ice wall of Amy's house, and I tell you. When the youngest gets to college, then south of the Mason-Dixon line we go. Okay. We can still actually in the... You know, I was watching a friend I have. He always shoots footage of his yard. He lives in West Virginia, and they got actually pretty bad weather this year. I was surprised. I mean, worse than normal. It was interesting, though, to hear him complain. He has one of these deals where he gets free natural gas. He has a well on his property, and the gas company gives him all the gas he wants. He actually has a gas generator and the gas everything, and so his like utility bills are near null, and but yet he actually was airing out some complaints that yeah, he says it's not all that it's cracked up to be with fracking and all that good jazz, and so we'll see. What was the town with the creature or something that like foretold the wreck of the bridge?
Oh, it was Mothman, but I don't remember the name of the town.
Yeah, Mothman.
I think it's like West Virginia or something.
Yeah, this guy, he lives somewhere near like Mothman country, but I don't remember the name of his town. Mid-80s here this week. I think Ken's bragging. I tell you, right now I'd settle for 80s. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go visit Ken, honey.
Hoosier says there's an entire small town near me like that. Nobody pays for natural gas. I tell you what, I would natural gas everything. Stove, dryer. I probably would have my own generator running off natural gas. And I gotta mow. Mow what? Oh no, you mean your yard. Now you see, that's something I've this year I've been really. It's my goal, if I do nothing else, is not to touch the lawnmower once this year. Whether it's paying somebody to do it or I don't know, trade. I have to trade somebody. Like, here, go cut my grass. Here's I don't know. Here's some corn, tomatoes. Yep.
Mount Pleasant, West Virginia is also.
Hey, all right. Well, thank you, West. I guess it's West Virginia treasure hunters. Well, thank you. And buy a goat. Hey, Phil, how are you? Oh boy, how many goats would you need to keep your lawn down? I don't know.
We actually have a neighbor that does that.
It keeps the lawn down with goats.
Yeah, they let the goats out in their front
I tell you what. Mowing is overrated. Just make a path. Can't afford goats anymore. Years ago, I had this idea of, not this current locale, but in a different locale, I had this whole idea about concreting in the entire yard and painting it green. You know, get some outdoor green paint and just slap on, you know. American Woodland Relics Charlie AWR's 1 year anniversary is Saturday, March the 16th. May do a live stream instead of a video. All right, but you're going to be on every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm trying to calculate here, the 16th. That's 4 days from today. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so that'd be Saturday, right?
I hope you're not talking to me.
No, I was talking to AWR. Aren't the towns in West Virginia or Pennsylvania that are still burning underground from coal seams that caught on fire decades ago? We were just talking about that earlier today. Centralia, Pennsylvania. And yes, indeed. What's weird about that, if you go to Centralia, the federal government has basically bought out the entire town, except for two. There's still 2 houses left in Centralia, Pennsylvania, diehards. And a functioning church. I think also, too, a firehouse, of all things. And, yeah, you drive through there, and you see, like, the main drag going through as a, highway. And, it has, like, the block system, like you would imagine a small town would have, and the sidewalks. And there's no more houses, except for 2. And, but, yeah, it looks really, really bizarre.
And there's 2 really cool cemeteries there.
And 2 really cool stuff. Well, along the one cemetery, they say, is the only place where you can see the steam and the smoke pop out of the ground anymore. It's not so much that it's starting to die out, but it's fading, I guess. Yeah, Hoosier, it's not as bad as it used to be. The entire road is graffiti. Yes, it is. And who would really stop to think about that, I'm going to put graffiti on this road. It's not like a bathroom wall. Yeah, you expect to see it there. But a road? I don't know. But we've been there. Well, we've been there together only once or twice. But anyway.
I want to go back to that jail too.
Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Mauchunk. That's the original name. It's a fun name to say. Mauchunk.
Jim Thorpe's easier to spell.
I tell you, this is like a recap of the conversation at lunch today.
What?
Yeah, we were talking about all that. Jim Thorpe, Centralia. Might as well talk about ringing rocks again, too, if we're going to do it, right? Let's see, who's in the North Jersey Detector? You ever been to Ringing Rock there in Pennsylvania? Where, I know we've been there, where you can hit the rocks with a hammer, or I used a tire iron, I think. I don't know. I think I used the tire iron, and you clang the rock, and it would ring. And there's not just one rock, but there's a whole acreage of these boulders where they ring. Yeah. No, I tell you, it's quite odd. That's a good question. I don't think, well, if we thought about it hard enough, as much as I would say that nobody would care, I just logged in to find your video in Centralia. I do have one. It'd be, if you go into the playlists, it'll be in one of the minutia minutes. I believe. But as far as metal detecting, they're in Centralia. As much as I don't think nobody would care because nothing is there, I think the majority of the property is owned by the federal government, but I'm not sure. But yes, it would be a cool place to metal detect. That's near Allentown, Pennsylvania. I don't get out that way very often or ever. Ah, North Jersey. They don't let you across the bridge, do they? And, hey, Dirt Monkey, how are you? Welcome to the Afterglow. And just a thought. Wow, I think it's a good thought. I need to go to PA. So much I want to see over there. And I tell you what, Pennsylvania is a neat stuff. It's a very historical state. And let's see. I think there's a a gravity road over by just north of Centralia too. Kay Watt, whereabouts in Texas are you again? She's near Dr. Pepper. And I tell you. The part where all the stabbings happen. Northeast Texas, about an hour from Arkansas, maybe. Well, that is a lot of Texas. I think I've only been through Texas once. I remember hanging a left at Amarillo. Talking Rock is in Georgia, and the rocks have been carved by Native Americans. Wild! I'm going to have to actually check that out. Talking Rock in Georgia. Have you been to the power holes in Berwick, Pennsylvania? I've been to... Huh?
Powder hole.
Powder?
Yeah, he misspelled it.
I don't think so. I've been through Berwick quite a bit. Route 11 passes through that, I think. 11? Yeah, Route 11, I think, passes through Berwick. Whereas the locals there say Berwick.
It was a black powder factory that blew up.
Now that there, it must get on the list. That must get on the list. Anything that blows up, yeah, I have to check out.
And Amy and Kayla are teaming up in Texas to scam people.
Thelma and Louise Part 2. Wait, is North Jersey Detector, is he going to take me on the date to the powder hole? Is that what's going on here? Oh my goodness. You know, a way to the guy's heart, I tell you. You can climb up the mountain and look out over the entire nuclear plant. Yeah, that is romantic. Nothing like being right there at ground zero when, yeah.
Will Coin says like explosives.
You know, it's weird because you can see those Yeah, I think that is Route 11. You can see those power plants for like miles and miles long. The Amish are around there too, aren't they? The Amish and their addictive baked goods. Oh, goody! It's got a beautiful green glow at nighttime. Very romantic. I tell you, it's like one of those glow sticks. You kind of crack and then, yeah. Hi, Penny Queen. How are you? And welcome to the live stream. This is the afterglow. We've already had our. Well, I guess we didn't have a show tonight. We had a show, but it wasn't our usual show. And this is the afterglow, just kind of where we chit chat and see what's going on and talk about nuclear radiation and people glowing. And anyway, welcome. And I'm trying to remember. There's a college there near Berwick. I'm trying to remember why I was even in the area. I think I was taking an 11, like away from the Wilkes-Barre area. We've been through that area, and I don't remember why we were going through it. I mean, I've been there by myself several times. Bloomsburg, there you go.
It's like a rave party without the drum.
Oh, good. I'm trying to remember. 11 intersects there at 80. Yeah, it runs along the Susquehanna, right? Susquehanna River? Is that what's right there? I don't know. I have to dig up the maps later. It's going to drive me nuts. Bloomsburg University and Penn State Wilkes-Barre, where I went, is about half an hour or so. Great stuff all along that river. Somewhere's up there was an old French settlement that I've always wanted to kind of check out. I don't know if it's protected or if it's just forgotten to history or whatnot. But oh my goodness, I don't even know if I have that in my notes anywhere. But yeah, nice area up that way. Three-eyed fish downriver from. Yeah. Two-tailed cats. Okay. But I tell you, I'm trying to remember where Route 11 goes past 80. The heck if I can remember anymore. Oh, okay, wonderful. Amy says, on my Facebook page, I tagged you, Charlie. My buddy gave you a restaurant to get your sandwich. All right, wonderful, great. All right, check it out. How did the Dutch and Swedes ever let the French even near there? You know what? I don't really remember the whole story. Supposedly, there's a French treasure that's buried up that way. And, I mean, that's the folklore part. The actual historical basis of it, the French were that far north into northern Pennsylvania. The French are, well, French. Well, also, too, I think it was because of the Dutch the French went that far north to get away from the Dutch. I think it's pretty bad. The French would rather deal with the Indians than they would deal with the Dutch. I don't know. But SJ's back. Hey, SJ. And I tell you, a lot of history in Pennsylvania. And the architecture is just phenomenal, and it changes drastically. We see the cultural influences, and we were, well, I wasn't, she was, ghost hunting at a cemetery near the Brandywine battlefield. And they had this really, really neat stone octagonal schoolhouse. And it was some neat stuff. The French were pretty chummy with the Iroquois. I tell you what, it must have been something about the French the Iroquois liked, because they were a tough lot to kind of get close to. Mondays are busy. Oh boy, I can't keep up. Today's Tuesday, SJ. Tuesdays are worse. Okay. Monday's mayhem carried into Tuesday. I got you now. And I tell you. It's Tuesday. I gotta take out my trash. Well, see, we're good for something. Gotta make sure to write that down. On Tuesdays, on the live stream, we gotta remind Ken to take his trash out at the end of the streams. So that's it. After we plug the big show, right immediately after, we'll say, Ken, take out your trash. Uh-oh, wait a minute. AWR. Charlie, I misspoke. Talking Rock, Georgia got its name from a stream that when it flowed over the rocks, it was loud. Some say that people say that the rock to talk. Oh, neat. What?
You gotta get your reminder for Ken.
Oh my goodness! I actually did. I got my reminder now. Remind Ken to take out trash on Tuesdays. Okay, there we go. See, that would be like a public service announcement. You know, Jimmy Durante had, good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Now Reiser's going to have, Ken, remember to take out your trash. You're welcome, guys. I wish I could be there, too. I think she's talking about the A in Pittsburgh. And he said he would take you to meet Tony Soprano. The fictional character, I hope, not the real life mobster guy. Yeah. Just remind him on Monday. They pick it up on Tuesday, usually 5 minutes before I remember. Does that mean we'll have to pop on for like 5 minutes? Ken, take out your trash.
Good.
Have a 5-minute live stream, just nothing but reminding Ken to take out his trash.
Ken, is your trash out of the curb now?
Could you imagine doing that that could be like a new business, having live stream, have other people subscribe to you to remind them of like their calendar things, It's like the following messages are for Ken, Bill, Joe, Sam, take out your trash, take out the dog, or, all kinds of stuff. You got a doctor's appointment at 2:15. Oh, goodness.
So what are your mom's plans while she's on vacation?
Amy says we can take turns to remind Ken. Make a calendar. All right, Amy, it's your week. You remind Ken. Live, Reiser, talking trash. Brought to you by Glad Bags. That's right. Or Hefty. Do they still have Hefty bags? Oh, Mantic, I took out the trash as well. Adriana had me take out the cat tower to the curb. I found that I was a little more attached to it. Not sure why. I thanked it for its service and said goodbye. It's hard to, depart from your cat tower. Shay was very fond of that cat tower. But someone is going to have to add me to the list because tomorrow is my trash day and I forgot to buy back. Oh my goodness. Shay, did you give the cat tower a hug? I'm just kind of, I don't know. Wait a minute. Your cat could not use a cat tower. Just the gravity. Cheapskate Coins, hello! How are you? My sister spent $100 on one of them cat towers, took it out of the box, the cat jumped in the box. Yeah, I can see that. I was making bets that it would be gone before the trash guys came. You've seen the mantic cat, haven't you? Yeah. Now, do you think that cat ever got up on the cat tower? No. There you have it. Indeed, we bought another one for the more gravity challenged cat. Oh, poor kitty. Nothing better than boxes and paper grocery bags. Yes. We used to have a cat. It was years and years and years that we had that cat. I had that cat. And come to find out I was allergic to it. Ken says, I put an old chair by the curb with a free on a piece of cardboard. Was there for a week. I changed the sign to $10. It was gone the next day. Yeah, that's how people are nowadays. Is it bad that I want Chinese food now? No, it kind of follows the cycle. Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what, North Jersey Factor? If there was ever hard times falling on the mantic folks, they would not starve. They'd eat for a year. Oh goodness. Actually, that cat that we did have, I actually found that cat while out metal detecting. It was in the middle of the woods. I don't know if somebody had dropped it off or what the story was with, but without exaggeration, when I picked up that cat, I could actually hold it in the palm of my hand. I mean, it was only yay big, and yeah. I had that cat for years without realizing how allergic I was to it. But, I covered up my time here. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta change this now. Remind Ken to take out trash on Mondays.
Hey, what wants to know, what does the cat bring up as?
And what was the cat doing buried? No.
Tim says 69K left.
Alright, so what should we do? 7 o'clock? We'll do 7 o'clock on Monday to remind Ken. Oh, goodness. I never have seen a cat in the neighborhood, but if it rains, I have cat tracks on our vehicles. Sneaky things. Anyway, gang, it is going on 9 o'clock, and we are going to go channel hopping a little bit. And then we are going to go over to Lemonhead Kenny's. I'm sure he's going to be popping on probably later with an auction and see what good stuff he's got for tonight. Anyway, gang, it was a great pleasure with hanging out with you all. And we'll probably see everybody out and around on the tube. And we'll see you next Tuesday for another edition of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium live stream. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for tuning in. And again, we'll see you out and about on the tube. All right, gang, have a great night, and we'll see you around.